Hey, Porch Chronicles, how y'all doing out there? We gonna talk about emotions real quick. I really feel sorry for men and women. I'm not just gonna put it on. Now, women, we operate in our emotions more often, but they're not positive because of the pain that we hold back or we've held back to make our emotions get damaged. Now, men, when it comes to emotions, I feel the worst for y'all because y'all are taught from a very, very young child that you shouldn't even have emotions, but you're a human being. That's why I say we have to learn how to take labels off of everything. Man, woman, child, mother, father, brother, cousin. It don't matter. That label don't mean nothing. That label is nothing. It doesn't show who you are, where you're from, what your heart says, what kind of person you are. It's just part of your ego. And your ego is fear. Your ego is afraid for you to become the natural, authentic person that you are or you were born to be because ego operates in fear. Read about the ego. Ego don't love you. The ego is what you put on as a small child when society said do it this way or do it that way. And we grow up and we always looking to please everybody else, but we're never happy. And I thank God that my son is an emotional being. He was very, very emotional, but before he found out of how to deal with his emotions, it would make him operate in anger. And I was just watching a video on TikTok, and this lady was saying, your emotions are what heal you, what make you great, what gets you over, and what helps you speak to the universe. The reason why we are in so much pain, the reason why we have so much sickness in our life is because we have so many repressed emotions. We can't cry, we can't heal, we can't be honest, we can't put our faith in love someone. We can't do that because we have emotions that we never dealt with when we got hurt the first time. And the thing that's so crazy about it is the person or people that we're hurting didn't do it to us. That's stuff that happened to you a long time ago that hasn't been dealt with. I learned that when I started going to therapy and doing the work. If my husband, my late husband, wasn't the angel that God put on the earth for him to be, I was a mess. I was spoiled and the victim mentality, and I was a big crybaby, and I didn't know how to deal with my emotions, and I took them out on him. He just was like, it's okay, I love you. That's not reality. It's not. Reality is you need to deal with your own shit. If somebody asks you for something and you can't give it to them, that's because you got some shit that you ain't dealt with. I know for a fact because that's how I used to operate. I don't operate like that anymore. But we always tend to act like it's everybody else when it's really just stuff that's deep inside of us we never dealt with. And change is scary, so we want to keep that mask on. That mask makes us feel safe, but that mask is what's killing you. It's what's robbing you of relationships. It's what's robbing you of friendships. It's what's robbing you of a lot of things. It's even robbing you of being afraid to go and do your own thing. And I'm talking about like maybe an entrepreneur. You might have a great idea. You can. Your ego is what society says you should be, how you should move, how you should act. They don't love you. They never have. It's a fear technique and a tactic that we do. We put on that mask and we say, this is who I am. My name is Karen Holloway and I'm 53 years old. And no, none of that's me. None of that's me. I'm a human. No sex, no age, no race, no nothing. I'm a human. And when we figure that out and stop putting a label on, well, you a man, you ain't supposed to do that. Well, I used to be like that with my son. Stop acting gay. He's a human. He didn't know how to process his emotions and his feelings. Human. is take the label off. If you take the label off, you'll have a much better life. Take the label off for other people in your life. I love you, Post Chronicles.